January 15th, 1967. Richard Smith and Lamar Hunt are attending the first ever Super Bowl at the Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles. Lamar Hunt is the founder of the Super Bowl. However, he still hasn't been paid yet because the NFL administrators are not sure how the Super Bowl will work out. He is very anxious and hopeful. On the other hand, Richard Smith does not know a measly bit about the sport of football. He continues to ask Lamar question after question, like an annoying toddler on a locomotive trip to Massachusetts. As the game begins, you can see the nervousness in Lamar's face. However, Richard does not have much interest in the game. After a while, Green Bay scores its first touchdown, and the crowd, including Lamar, goes wild. Richard is tugging on Lamar's arm, asking frantically about the home run that was just kicked. Lamar laughs and takes his seat. He explains to Richard that the Packers just took the lead by scoring a touchdown. Richard gets up to leave, and Lamar stops him. He asks where Richard is going, and he tells Lamar that he's leaving because the Packers have just won. Lamar sits him down and says the game is far from over. By now, Lamar's anxiousness has turned into excitement. He's jumping out of his seat for every play. Richard is still confused and very bored. While he's reading his newspaper, something wild happened, something that had never happened before. A 73-year-old man ran across the field in just his trousers. This was very hysterical to the two friends, but then became very confusing. After a little wild goose chase and one of the Packers linemen tackling the man, he was taken into custody. After a few more minutes of play, it was halftime. The halftime score was 14-10, with the Packers leading. Richard again gets up to leave, thinking the game is over. Lamar stops him and says it's only halftime. Richard is confused and asks why some people are leaving. Lamar explains that they are just getting snacks. Richard jumps up and runs to go get snacks. To him, this is the most exciting thing that's happened all day. After a little while, Richard comes back with tea, sugar cubes, and scones. By that time he gets back, it is already the fourth quarter, and Lamar's embarrassment flooded Richard's face as he sat down. After about 15 minutes, the game was over, and the Green Bay Packers won the first ever Super Bowl. Lamar, who was thrilled about the huge success of the Super Bowl, and Richard said goodbye and went their separate ways.